Welcome back, everyone, for more Santa Lucia. So last time, we started a art project with Carlos and Sierra. Sierra obviously seemed kind of shy at first, but once everyone started clicking with each other, like, it all started kind of working out, you know. And I'm kind of interested to see how they work together during that project, as they are going to try and do an interesting compilation with different styles of what they are best at, you know. What was it? Yeah, I'm trying to remember, because I know Carlos is good with the sketches. I think Sierra's the one who's good with the watercolors, and I forgot exactly what Ben's specialty was. It's been a little bit, but I'll probably refresh myself later on that. That said, though, oh wait, no. One's good with the with backgrounds. One's good with watercolors, and one is good with animals slash beastmen stuff. I don't know. Anyways, and of course, obviously I had to skip through the obvious the marathon situations. We already went through that, and of course, on October 1st, we had a very surprisingly interesting moment where Carlos actually kind of, meshed with Brian a little bit, and that was kind of surprising. And that's where we left off. Let's continue October 1st. Maybe we can get into October 3rd today. We'll see. I'm not sure yet, but nevertheless, can't wait. So let's get this started. We quickly finish packing and leave the classroom behind. Chris doesn't stick around with us long, though, and splits off from us as soon as we're outside. He makes a beeline for the computer science building. Huh. I hope we didn't make him late for one of his classes. The three of us take the shortcut behind the theater and find ourselves in Arcadia Field. So, where are you guys headed? I blink a couple of times, not realizing that I've only been following them this whole time. I don't know. Guess wherever it is you're going. Well, I'm heading to the marketplace to pick up some groceries. I don't think I need any right now. What about you, Carlos? He pauses to think for a moment. We haven't finished our collage for drawing yet, have we? Oh, that's right. I think we should have all the sketches we need to put it together by now. I made close to 20. Jeez, dude, you're making me look bad. I got carried away. Sorry. Seems like you two have some work to do. I'm gonna go do my thing. I'll see you around. Bye, Karina. Goodbye. I also appreciate this extra small detail with claws. I don't know. I actually like the fact that Carlos has claws now. It's kind of weird seeing anthro characters not have claws on their hands, you know? It's weird. We wave her off as we split up at the fork in the road. Carlos and I begin heading back to the dorms. We should contact Sierra so we can meet up. Good idea. I pulled out my phone and started flipping through my contacts. Wait a sec. Till I realized something we forgot. He looks at me with a raised eyebrow. I scratch behind my ear and smile nervously. We kinda forgot to exchange contact information with her. We did? Damn. This isn't good. We know her full name, right? Sierra Martinez. Why? She's a freshman like us, so she probably lives in the dorm building too. It might take a while, but Maybe we could try searching for a room? What a pain. Sorry, that's all I can think of. The tiger lets out a long sigh. If we're not lucky, we'll have to finish the project on our own. I have enough sketches to make up for it. Hopefully it won't come to that. Come on, let's get started. Okay. Without wasting any time, we put our plan in motion. From what I remember, the girls are on floors 2, 4, and 6. I decided to start on the 6th while Carlos takes the 2nd. If we don't find Sierra's room, we'll most likely run into each other on the 4th. I'm halfway done with scouring the 4th floor. At this point, I'm starting to go cross-eyed. They really fit a lot of us in this building, don't they? As I turn the corner, I notice a familiar figure at the other end of the hall. I speed walk to catch up with him. Any luck? This is it, but... He points at the door in front of him. There's 2 outdated memes posted on it, and each holding a first initial and last name pertaining to each of its occupants. The one on the right says S. Martinez. Nobody's home. Have you knocked? Obviously. How else would I know? Right, stupid question. Sorry. Really goofed up, huh? Exchanging numbers should have been the first thing we did after grouping up. We could try some of the floors. Maybe she's in the lounge or the laundry room. Couldn't hurt to check, I suppose. In any case, we know where her room is. Let's go. We make our way down to the 1st floor. Besides dorm rooms for the men, there's nothing really of note on the 3rd and 5th floors. Though the bathrooms on the 5th are nice, clean, and spacious. I go up there on nights when I want a comfortable place to do my business. Nate's lucky he lives on the 5th floor. I can't believe how often I find suspicious liquids on the floor in my floor's bathroom. Not to mention how there's hardly ever any toilet paper. I swear my neighbors must be the most consistent. I'm sorry, I'm not smart. As you can kind of tell by this playthrough, I'm not a smart person. Incontinent. I don't know, I'm stupid, I'm sorry. People on the planet, they go through that much all the time. Ben? And why do I leave the toilet seats up? I have urinals right across from the stalls. Just use those if you need to pee, for God's sake. Hate touching those filthy seats. Who knows how many asses have sat on them? Or how often they miss. Ew. Ben! What? I'm snapped out of my stupor by the tiger. Yeah? Did you find her? Yes. I noticed he's standing in front of the entrance to the lounge. Here I was making my way to the laundry room. Sorry, guess I wasn't thinking. You tend to space out a lot. You're not... How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not on drugs. God. Turn my head slightly to the side. Was that a chuckle? Are you done? You're making fun of me, aren't you? Maybe a little. I step closer to give him a nudge on the shoulder. Come, Sierra's in here. He steps into the lounge, and shortly after I follow suit. Everything's quiet, save for the program playing on the television across the room. The four girls sitting on the sofa are deathly focused on the events happening on screen. I recognize the ears of the girl on the right. Carlos, you're so perceptive. That's definitely her. Carlos? I look over at my companion and see his gaze is transfixed on the television now, too. It can't be that interesting, can it? Get a bit closer and realize the dialogue I'm hearing is in Spanish. Fortunately, someone was kind enough to set the subtitles to English. Seems the character on screen is confronting his long-lost sister about how she murdered and swapped places with his best friend's aunt's daughter in order to get back at the protagonist for forgetting about her. Is this a soap opera or something? At least that's what I'm getting from these subtitles. Man, they're going into extreme detail here. I watch in amazement as instead of calling for Sierra's attention, Carlos pulls up a chair and silently sits next to the girls. Before I have enough time to be creeped out, the program finally cuts to commercials, and I catch its name. With bold cursive letters, I think it reads... I can't pronounce that. I'm just gonna be real. I'll have to ask Carlos what it means later. What did I miss? Carlos leans forward and rests his elbows on his knees while looking over at the red panda. Carlos! I didn't see you come in. And Ben's with you too. I meekly wave a hand at her. The other three girls give us a quick glance before falling into conversation between themselves. Tiger perks up his ears for some reason. Yeah, we've been looking all for you, Sierra. How come? She looks surprised at my words. We, still need to finish the collage. Oh, right! Sorry about that. I wave my hands in front of me. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Not wanting to forget again, I pull out my phone. We should exchange contact information just in case. Seems nervous for a second before reaching into her pocket, too. Alright, if you think we should. Shrug my shoulders and smile. Would be easier than having to slap together the project in the last few minutes before class. Yeah, you're right. Two of us quickly exchange numbers. What's your number, Carlos? He's broken out of his apparent trance, turning his attention to the small red panda. What? You didn't catch any of that, did you? I was. No, I did not. What's wrong? You seem out of it? That's nothing. Don't ask. Well, Sierra's asking you for your asking you for your phone number. Oh, okay. Carlos pulls out his phone and exchanges numbers with Sierra as well. Good. Now that we shouldn't have any problems getting in contact with each other. That's good. Suddenly, a swell of violins echoes out of from the television, signaling the return of the soap opera. It's on. Take a seat, Ben. Don't just stand there. Oh, I don't know if The episode's almost over. We can work on the project after. I let out a sigh. Okay, sure. I don't even have the slightest interest in the show, so I'm just going to take a seat over here in the corner. As I'm getting comfortable, I see the long-lost sister pull a gun on her brother as tears run down her eyes. Yeesh, can we get any more stereotypical? I should do something to distract myself. Browse credit, oh my god. Oh god, I feel like I'm gonna pick like a wrong option or something. I'll text Karina. Wonder what Karina's up to right now. I bet she's hanging out with Malcolm or something. He is definitely the last kind of guy I ever expected Karina to date. Wonder what she sees in him. Oh well, it's not my place to judge. Hey, what you up to? I wait a second and see she starts typing a response right away. Homework, and you? Same, lol. Wanna hang out? Can't, I'm with Carlos. You know how he gets. Oof. Good luck. Talk to you later. So much for that. When I look back up, I can see Carlos giving me a death glare from his seat. What? We can hear your phone buzzing. Silence it, please. Okay, sheesh. Remind me not to get between a man and his soap. I open my eyes when I hear the lounge door open. The other three girls make their way out of the room, conversing with each other in Spanish. Kinda makes me wish I knew a second language. Guessing the show must be over. I readjust from the position I'm in and sit up in the chair. My eyes widen when I see Carlos and Sierra deep in conversation. I perk my ears up to listen in, but I can't understand what they're saying. Don't tell me. They're speaking in Spanish too. I'm feeling really left out here. They look pretty cute together. Haven't seen Carlos this enthused about something before. Who knows? Who knew he was into soap operas? Or, wait, what are they called in Spanish again? Telenovelas? He talks so fast, I can tell it's his first language. He's much more comfortable with it too. As for Sierra, she speaks a lot slower and seems to pause a bit before responding to Carlos. I'm guessing she learned Spanish at an older age. Seem really absorbed in their conversation. I don't think they've noticed I'm watching them. It's almost as if Carlos... I mean, Carlos told me himself last week. He's gay, so it's not like anything's gonna happen between them. Right? I shake my head. What am I thinking? It's not like I have any claim to him. We're not dating. The topic hasn't even come up. Probably not even his type. Carlos can do whatever he wants. Right? Ben, you're awake. Finally one of them notices me. We thought you fell asleep. Sorry. Nah, it's fine. I'm glad to see you two are having fun. I get up from my seat and join them on the sofa. I guess Carlo and I are fans of the same telenovela. Today was the conclusion to a storyline that was running for several years. Is that so? It was amazing. I can't believe what happened. Me neither. I'm sure it was something wild. Don't we have work to do? Would you like me to give you the summary? No thanks, I'm good. That was a quick response. Oh no, he's giving me that look again. Put my hands up in the air and smile. I'm not judging, honest. Anyway, you guys were looking for me. We still need to finish that collage for tomorrow, right? Yeah. Shall we head back to the Bavarian Gardens? Sounds like a plan to me. Can't wait to see your drawings, Carlos. I can't wait to see your pastel sketches. The two get up from the sofa together, leaving me the last one. What about my stuff? Before I know it, they're heading out the door. Hey, what up? Don't leave me! I let out a yawn as I stretch after Dr. Shannon ends my first class of the day. Maybe I shouldn't have stayed up so late last night watching streams. Don't forget, your essays are due before midnight on the 5th. You can return them in electronically. With that, she gathers up the remaining stacks of papers on the lectern, then quickly makes her way out of the room. Huh. Wonder why she's in such a hurry today. Zach quietly packs up his things beside me. He decided he wanted to sit next to me and the rest of my group today. Probably has something to do with it being his birthday. Well, I'll try not to make a big deal out of it. I doubt he'd appreciate it if I did. Phew, glad that's over. The brothers in the frat weren't kidding when they said freshman seminar is a waste of time. I'll admit, it's not the most stimulating class. But I still think I see the value. The point is to teach us how to study for our other classes, more or less. At least that's what I'm getting out of it. I would have rather used the credits for my degree program. Am I seriously the only one that likes this class? Karina gazes in my direction despite me trying desperately not to get involved in the discussion. Ben, you're liking it, right? I toss my backpack over my shoulder and stare longingly at the exit. Dr. Shannon's cool, I guess. Don't try to dodge the question, bub. Hey, guys? The shy dragon manages to catch all of our attention when he speaks up. My mom would be mad if I didn't do this, so here it goes. He takes a deep breath to steel himself. Today's my birthday. Would any of you be interested in coming to my birthday party? It's going to be at my parents' home downtown this evening. I nod my head in solidarity with Zach. I already told him I'll be there. Happy birthday, Zach. Happy birthday, dude. The panda walks up to the dragon and gives him a light pat on the back. How old does that make you? I'm 19. Right on. Sounds like this party's gonna be fire. Oh, wait a second. Crap. I can't make it. Forgot Coach is having us do drills, night drills lately. That's okay. Happy birthday, Zach. I can't make it either. I look up at the tiger. I made him sound like way too like whispery and angsty. I'm so sorry. Carlos did not deserve that. I can't make it either. That should be a bit more of what he was doing. What possible reason can he not show up to a birthday party? With the new curfew, public safety needs me at work earlier in the evening. I didn't know you worked for public safety, Carlos. I have since the start of the semester. Oh, don't worry. I believe you, darling. This time it's Nate's turn to walk up to Zach. Oh. The fox pulls the dragon into a friendly embrace. Happy birthday, Zach. Unfortunately, I can't make it to your party tonight. The drama class is meeting up this evening to practice for our upcoming play. We've got a lot of work to do, so it's likely going to run all night. Like I said, it's no big deal. I know I'm kind of dropping this on you guys at the last minute, so I understand if you have other things already planned. I can't deny I'm disappointed in the turnout, though. Is everyone really busy? Really this busy all the time? I already texted you earlier, but I'll say it out loud this time. Happy birthday, Zach. Thanks, Karina. That's right. Sometimes I forget that these two are pretty good friends. I apologize for not being able to make it. Oh, you too? Karina shrugs her shoulders and frowns. I'll tell you about it later. By this point, we've all packed our things and have made our way out into the hall. I'll see you guys at the lab. Likewise. As usual, these two head out the nearby door and onto their next classes. Maybe we could set up a little group celebration for you this weekend, Zach. I love that idea. It's okay. You guys don't need to do anything. It already means a lot to me that you considered showing up to my party at all. Still, we would like to do something nice for you if you'll let us. I'd rather you not, if you don't mind. But sorry, I got a yawn there. I signaled to her to stop. Okay, if you say so. Thanks. Well, I have a class I need to get to. I'll see you later. Bye, Karina. Goodbye. See you in lab. You about ready to head to literature, Ben? Yeah, just 1 second. I catch Zach right before he starts to walk in the other direction. Are we still on for lunch, Zach? Sure. I'll be there as soon as I'm out of class. Perfect. We'll talk more then. Bye. See ya, darling. Nate fans his fingers at the dragon as he walks away. Man, I didn't expect him to invite us to his birthday party. Honestly, I didn't either. I shrug my shoulders and smile. Guess that means we're slowly pulling him out of his shell, right? Yepers. With that, Nate and I make our way to the next building over for our world literature class. I walk into the cafeteria with a sandwich in my tray. This time I decided to mix things up, though. I've got a ham sandwich, instead of turkey sandwich. Gotta keep myself on my toes. Anyway, I wonder if Zach has made it yet. Before we left the room today, we agreed we were going to spend as much time as we could together for his birthday. You know, it's kind of funny. I didn't even manage to really talk with Russell again, but the sheer fact that I tried seemed to be enough for Zach. I think we're on better terms now than we've ever been the whole semester. Who knew all it took was a failure. There you are. Hey. I had a feeling I'd find you here behind the pillar. Plop my tray down on the opposite side of the table from him. This is where we first met, isn't it? I think so, yeah. What a coincidence that we end up being roommates. Yeah. He merely nods and agrees with what I'm saying. Yeah, sure I go again, directing the conversation without thinking. I'm not exactly a great conversationalist, but Zach makes me practically look like a high-class socialite. So, how's it going? Well, enough, I suppose. You invite anyone else to your party tonight? No, not really. I raised an eyebrow at him. Really? Nobody at all? I only did so I could tell my mom I tried. Tell you the truth, I'm kind of glad everyone else was busy. Really? Why wouldn't you want more people at your party? I don't know. Never seemed that appealing to me. I get by just fine with only me and my parents. I sit staring at the dragon while holding my sandwich in my hands. Man, you've always had a different way of thinking about things. I'd personally be really offended if nobody I invited came to my party. He shrugs his shoulders when he nibbles on a slice of pizza. I'm telling you, it's fine. As he takes a swig from his glass of soda, he looks off to the side with a smile. If you say so. We continue our meal in relative silence after that. No way a shy dragon and an awkward cat are gonna make as much noise as the table of women's volleyball team girls over there. I wish I could get a better read on Zach right now. This is his birthday, so why is he being so nonchalant about it? Is it because he sees it as an obligation, or is he trying to spare his feelings over the rejections? I remember when I invited a bunch of friends to my birthday party back in elementary school. The only one who showed up in the end was Karina. It was hard to be brave about things when I felt like an outcast over it, but that was the day Karina and I became best friends. Maybe things just have a way of always turning out the way they're supposed to. I hope for Zach's sake that's true. After we finish our lunch, we head over to the SciComm building to have our fresh STEM labs. Funny to think that Zach's lab session has been on one of the upper floors this whole time. I never really registered that fact in my mind. Oh well, it's not that big of a deal anyways. Gotta get through another hour and a half of random videos and article discussions with Chris now. I'm barely managing to stay awake at this point. I love this part! Chris stands behind the lectern at the front of the classroom facing the projection on the screen. To coincide with the lecture this morning from Dr. Shannon, we're watching a mock interview between actors representing various philosophies. Looking over at Nate, I can see he probably has the same idea I do. The acting is dismal. I don't want to be that guy, but When's class gonna be over? Not long after that dreadful student film, Chris lets us out with a smile. Good luck on your essays, everyone. The collective groan tells him everything he needs to know. It's not that bad, is it? It's just more work being piled on when we're already geared up for midterms. Is there any way we can get a group together to remake that video? Because that was awful. Well, we were short on budget, and none of the actors were from the drama department. Let me guess. The mentors recorded that in their spare time? It was short notice, okay? I appreciate the work. Thank you. I'm the one who edited the final cut. That being said, I didn't learn anything from it. I wouldn't have gathered from the textbook. Shrug my shoulders and smile. It's my turn to turn to pile on this. Sorry, Chris. Guess it was all a waste of time. I'm sorry. Hey, don't be sad. It's not like you would have made this thing if the mentorship program didn't tell you to, right? I suppose it was kind of dumb, huh? His tail droops in utter defeat. Regardless, we have the material we need for the essay. Carlos gets up from his seat and makes his way to the exit. I need to study for an exam tomorrow. Goodbye. Sorry, Chris. Didn't mean to make you feel sad and feel bad. Nate follows suit behind Carlos after waving to us. See you later, my lovelies. Duh. Don't give us that look. Huh? While we weren't paying attention, Brian managed to find his way all the way to the Aussie. He wraps an arm around Chris's shoulder and pulls him close. You know we're just messing with you, right? You guys put a lot of work into that, and it shows. Granted, I'm still a pretty dumb video, and it's still a pretty dumb video in the end. But what can you do? Thanks, Brian. I'm out. I've got a long night of football practice ahead of me. See you guys later. In bed? Yeah, what's up? Tell Zach happy birthday for me, and sorry I couldn't make it to his party. I nod my head. Will do. Thanks. Oh, it's someone's birthday today. Yeah, it's my roommate Zach's. That's right, he's the one that came with us on the service trip. How's he doing? He's good, I guess. That's good to hear. We don't know each other that well, but I would totally have went to his party if he invited me. To be honest, he's scared of you for some reason, Chris. I wish I could figure out why. Now that I think about it, I'm kind of on edge around you too. I mean, you definitely remind me of a couple guys I used to know. Like Mikey the bird-killing freak. Or Jason the asshole who left me bleeding in the Colorado wilderness. It's not like you've done anything to me like they did, but your moment-to-moment behavior is a lot like them. Can't tell you have a dark side or not, and that makes me uncomfortable. Maybe it's the same way for Zach. I'll let him know you were interested. Alright. I need to finish packing up everything. Need any help? Chris shakes his head and smiles at Karina. No, I'll be fine. Besides, I'm also waiting for Shea. Oh... Karina jeers at him with a classic taunt. Well, don't let us get in the way of you two lovebirds. Ben and I will show ourselves the door. Goodbye. I wave to him as I follow Karina outside. On our way out, the wind blows hard enough to slam the door behind us. Phew, it's breezy today, isn't it? I shake my head to get the hair out from in front of my face. Just a bit. Where you headed? I don't have anything better to do before the party, so I'm probably going to head back to the dorm and chill. I really wish I could be there. My left ear twitches slightly at her words. You never told me why you can't make it. Oh, that's right. Don't worry about it too much. It's just a me and Malcolm thing. That's vague. Aren't we supposed to tell each other everything? What's going on? Like I said, don't worry about it. Him and I are just having some things we need to talk about, that's all. My eyes widen as alarm bells start to ring in my head. Karina, you're not pregnant, are you? What? No, it's nothing like that. She lets out a long sigh. Look, I'm trying not to make any snap judgments on him right now, but I think he might be cheating on me. Really? Ugh, what an asshole. I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna confront him about it tonight. What's the occasion? He's getting inducted into one of the fraternities, and he didn't ask me to be there for it. I have a feeling this other girl is gonna be there. If I get the evidence I need, I'm gonna make a scene and ruin his night. A coy smile forms on my lips. Blech. Devious, I love it. You sure you don't want any backup? I'm a grown woman, Ben. I can fight my own battles. I can handle my own fights, whatever. Same thing. Alright. Besides, I need you there I need you to be there for Zach in my stead. Whatever. Huh? My stead. I mean, I guess I was considering whether or not I wanted to go if nobody else is. You dick! What? She lightly slaps me on the shoulder. Can't believe you do that to your own roommate. But relax, I was just kidding. You better be. Zach is nice, so don't mess around with him. I roll my eyes. Okay, Mom. We reach a fork in the road. Okay, this is where we split. Where are you going? I need to figure out where his frat's house is. I want to be as prepared as I can for tonight. Do you need me to come with you? Nah, I don't want to look conspicuous or out of place. 2 freshmen gawking at the buildings might be too suspicious. Besides, this is something I need to do alone. You understand, right? I nod my head. Yeah, I guess I do. Thanks, Ben. Talk to you later, okay? Alright. Send me a text telling me how the party goes. Will do. She turns around and starts heading for the bridge. I watch in silence as her bushy tail bounces with every step. Well, I hope everything turns out alright for her. As for me, I continue my journey back to the dorms. To be perfectly honest with myself, I don't think I was actually kidding about wanting to skip the party if nobody else goes. Zach's nice and all, but he's not much of a conversationalist. It's going to be awkward if it's just the two of us with nobody else to bounce off of. Jeez. I don't know how to break it to him. Especially since I was so gung-ho when I accepted his invitation. Seriously thought that at least Karina would be there. Ugh, what am I gonna do? Oh, howdy, Ben. Fancy seeing you here. My ears perk up and I hear an unexpected yet familiar voice call out to me. That's what I figured. Ha! The white wolf steps out from the current of students and walks over to me. Hey, Shea, what's up? Nothing much. On my way to meet Chris right now. You should probably hurry up before he decides to rewire the classroom. She lets out a chuckle under her breath. He has quite the knack for electronics. Did I ever tell you what he did the first day I was here? No, pray tell. I had a late check-in for orientation, so I had to take a bunch of placement tests separate from everyone. While I was doing that, apparently he got bored and ended up rewiring the geology building's computer lab. Said something about them being set up inefficiently. Well, that sounds like him, alright. Yeah. You know, I should be weirded out more by her relationship with my mentor, but ever since we talked about it that one day, I felt a lot more at ease about the whole situation. It helps that Shea's very agreeable and nice to talk to. So where are you headed on this fine day? Me? I guess I'm heading back to the dorms. She leans in forward slightly and while looking up at me. Getting ready for the party tonight, I assume. Huh? How'd you find out about that? Shea giggles a bit as she takes a step back. Zach told me. We're lab partners in chemistry, didn't you know? After seeing them interact last weekend, I kinda had a hunch. No, that's news to me. He's really excited about you coming. He couldn't stop talking about it in lab. Really? That's unusual for him. He may be shy, but I truly think he values your friendship, Ben. I look off to the side, feeling slightly guilty for what I was thinking about before I ran to Shea. That's... Huh. Anyway, I have to get going. Tell him happy birthday for me when you see him. And just like that, the white wolf walks away. I will. I'll see you around, Shea. She turns back to me while walking and waves at me with a smile. I suppose she's right. I can't believe I was considering changing my mind about going to Zach's party. What kind of lame friend am I for thinking that? Then again, I really don't like birthday parties. Especially after the one I went to the night at Jess. Died. It's been a few hours since lab ended, and I've been waiting in the room for Zach to return. I'm still not familiar with that guy's schedule, even after all this time. I sit at my desk finishing up the required reading for journalism class tomorrow. I casually glance up to check the time on my laptop. I notice I have a red notification sign up on my email app. The hell? I thought I turned those off. My mind flashes back to the flood of creepy emails I received from my sister's old address. I'll admit, I'm still curious to see what the notification is for. Why'd it have to be today of all days? I don't want another creepy email ruining the rest of my night. Taking a deep breath, I steel my nerves and open the inbox. To my surprise, it seems I only have one email in here, but it's from the source I expected. You did well. The header is decidedly different this time. Doesn't stop the hair. Oh. Alright, guess I'll have to pull up the history real quick. Doesn't stop the hairs on the back of my head from standing up though. Whatever this is, are they watching me? Great, what else could go wrong in my life lately? Just what I needed, a stalker. Well, what else could they possibly have to say? Might as well check the message. A quick click later. You did well. Stay the course. Don't take unnecessary risks. 3 lines, all spaced pretty far from each other. This is still really creepy. I close out the app and lean back in my chair. To be honest, this certainly comes across less threatening than usual. I don't know who this person is or what their intentions are, but maybe I should reply? What would I say, though? Who are you and what are you doing on my sister's account? That's pretty straightforward. If they're watching me, they know who I am, but I don't know who they are. It leaves me very vulnerable if they do in fact have bad intentions. In any case, I shouldn't antagonize them. I wonder. I'm broken from my train of thought by my roommate finally making it home. There you are. I was wondering when you were going to show up. Sorry, I had some things I needed to do. He walks over to his desk and leaves his backpack next to the chair. Could have shot me a text or something. I've been dressed and ready to go for hours now. I mentioned it was this evening, right? I guess you did, yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you'd put everything on hold for me. I hold up my phone and smile. Nah, I've got plenty of games to keep me occupied. Besides, I had homework I needed to finish for tomorrow anyway, so all's good. Okay. Thanks for deciding to come to my birthday party, Ben. I know it's taking a lot of time out of your schedule, but it means a lot to me you said yes. It's no problem, dude. I'm happy to be there. Oh, God. I wonder what's going on outside. I apologize if that's picking up on the mic. Even if a part of me wishes one of the others would have came too. I'm gonna call my mom and see if everything's ready. Go for it. I'll be ready whenever you are. As he pulls out his phone, I return my attention back to my laptop. Replying to that email can wait. I could use the extra time to think of a response anyway. I spend the next few minutes casually browsing the internet, while trying my best not to eavesdrop on Zach's phone conversation. I can barely make out the sound of her voice, but she sounds like a nice lady. I'm glad Zach seems to have a good relationship with his parents. Wonder what they're like. Images of 2 older water dragons spring to mind. Do they know about how late their son stays out at night? I doubt it. I doubt they know. I doubt they know about his junior detective escapades either. Zach keeps a pretty good lock on that side of him. I know my dad couldn't give a rat's ass about what I do with myself. At least not anymore. He never forgave me for what happened to Jess. If I had just told them where I was going to be that night, then maybe. There I go. Thinking about what ifs again. My relationship with my father is practically non-existent at this point, so I guess it just makes me a bit jealous to overhear how good Zach's relationship with his parents seemed to be. Well, we're all dealt different cards in life. It's our responsibility to play them as best we can. Alright, she says everything's ready. That's good. Ready to go? Yeah, how far is it? About 5 blocks away. 5 blocks down Ocean Street. Sounds pretty close, right? Shouldn't take longer than 30 minutes to get there if we leave now. Let's get going then. I grab a few essentials from my desk, like my phone and keys, and shove them in my pockets. Then follow the dragon out the door. Alright, I know I really wanted to record the entirety. I dropped my phone, by the way. Gotta love how these are, like, not very edited. Just random stuff just, like, gets picked up. I'm sorry, everyone. But that said, I'm gonna leave it off here. Next time, we're gonna continue October 3rd. We're gonna celebrate Zach's birthday and hang out with his family and stuff. So, that'll be interesting for sure, and I can't wait for all that. But for now, I think with a little bit of October 1st and a little bit of October 3rd done, I think this is a good stopping point for now. So next time, we'll finish up October 3rd. So, I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.